farm friends, welcome to Haven Acres. I am in the greenhouse this morning potting up some seedlings, and I just wanted to show you another way that you can grow seedlings inexpensively. So let's just show you. So today I am going to start the seedlings of bok choy, and if you remember, in a previous video, I have shown how I took milk jugs and cut them down to plant lettuce, spinach, and kale. And yesterday, I planted that lettuce, spinach, and kale outside because the temps are cool and they were large enough that I could do that. But instead of throwing these milk jugs away, I just put new fresh soil in them. I am simply scratching out the name of what was in it before, writing bok choy on it, and we're going to plant another crop in these cut off milk jugs. These seeds look very much like radish seeds, if you ask me. And what I'm going to do is plant 4 seeds in each container. So if these all sprout and grow, I will end up with 24 bok choy. And that's about all we need. So let's get started. Definitely dropped more than 4 seeds in some of these containers, but that's okay. If more than 4 sprout, I will just trim them off or gently pull them out and pot them in something else. More plants growing is not going to hurt a thing. These particular seeds say to cover them or to sow them 1/4 inch deep. So I am going to simply sprinkle some soil on top of them to where I believe is about 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to water them. You can see I honestly don't stress out about the details. A little bit more than 1/4, a little bit less than 1/4. Don't stress about it. The seeds are going to grow. So the tip I do want to give you is anytime you're starting seedlings, use a sprayer to spray them. You do not want to take a jug and start pouring water on your seeds. That will push the seeds, especially if they're tiny, down into the soil. They will be much deeper than they should be, and they will not grow. So it is best to just take your sprayer, spray them so they get damp and moist, and do that until you see them at least poking through, and then you can start watering them from the bottom, or continue to spray them, or very, very gently you can water them from the top. Another great garden hack or way to sow seeds inexpensively is to use containers that strawberries or other berries have come in, or cherry tomatoes, things like that. This little container had blackberries in it, and today I'm going to cut the top off, put some soil in here, put the top underneath to kind of catch soil or water that may come out, and I am going to sow cilantro. Cilantro is actually a cold weather crop. Many of us think that cilantro should be a warm weather crop because we enjoy it in salsa and things like that. But cilantro actually will bolt in the heat, and you want to grow it earlier in the season. To do this and mention this before, but when you are sowing seeds, if you wet the soil before you put the seeds in, even better. Here we go. That will just help the seeds germinate. Cilantro seeds are fairly big. They're easy to plant because you can see what you're doing. 12 seeds in. We'll just cover them up with 1/4 to 1/2 inch of soil. Give them a little squirt and wait for them to grow. If you get a big clump, go ahead and just squish that out. You don't want the seeds to have to work extra hard to come up through a big clump of soil. All right, so that's it on my frugal tips today of how to grow seedlings on a budget. You can see solo cups in the background. That's a great way too. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and thanks for joining us at Haven Acres. We'll talk to you soon.